Hi, health advocates! I was just getting some sunshine outside of my garden when I started thinking about how our minds are like gardens, constantly growing and changing. Sometimes a garden needs specialized care like weeding, watering, or feeding. Our mental health can have similar needs too. What comes to mind when you hear the term mental health? Do you think of it only in times of stress or challenge, or as an integral part of your daily life? Just like we can't ignore a wilting plant in our garden, we shouldn't overlook our mental well-being. It's something that's always with us, influencing how we think, feel, and act. In fact, it may have a bigger influence than you realize. By the end of today's video, you'll know exactly what mental health means, how it can affect healthy behaviors, and what the benefits of a positive outlook are. So, what exactly is mental health? Mental health encompasses our emotional well-being, like how we feel day to day, our social well-being, or how we connect with others and feel part of a community, and our psychological well-being, which includes how we cope with stress and life's challenges. Just as a garden requires regular care and attention, our mental health needs nurturing through practices like having positive social interactions, managing stress, and seeking help when needed. Sometimes parts of our mental well-being might struggle and need extra support, like a plant that needs more water. Your mental health is just as important to take care of as your physical health. Why do you think this is the case? Have you ever made a choice when you were angry that you ended up regretting? Maybe you've snapped at a friend when you were feeling down, or felt so anxious that you thought you might be sick. Our mental health impacts our emotions, behaviors, decisions, and even our physical health. If we don't care for our mental health, then almost every aspect of our lives can be impacted. However, did you know that there are very real benefits to caring for your mental health and fostering a positive outlook? Let's go ahead and take a look at how your mindset can impact your health. Research has shown that there is a link between having a positive mindset and having healthier blood sugar levels, lower blood pressure, reduced risk of heart disease, lower rates of anxiety and depression, and a longer life. Those are definitely some worthwhile benefits. But what is a positive mindset and how do we develop one? A positive mindset isn't about feeling happy all the time. It's about having a hopeful perspective, even during challenging times. It's like waking up to a cloudy day and instead of feeling down, you think of it as an opportunity for your garden to get the rain it needs. This can be referred to as a growth mindset, or recognizing the potential for growth and good in various situations. You have a growth mindset when you think things like, I won't give up, and I learn from mistakes. As you learn, you grow, and it's okay to mess up sometimes. Having this type of positive mindset has measurable health benefits. I've had my own experiences with developing a positive mindset and the physical effects of poor mental health. During my final year of high school, I faced a particularly challenging period. I had a heavy course load with advanced classes, college applications to write, and also a few after-school activities, including the school play and the basketball team. The pressure to excel in all these areas was intense. I often felt overwhelmed, struggling to balance studying, rehearsals, sports, and seeing my friends. This constant stress started affecting my sleep and mood. I was always exhausted and found myself getting easily frustrated with friends and family. I felt like I was stuck. This all took a toll on me, and I knew I had to make a change. I started by creating a more balanced schedule, prioritizing my tasks, and setting realistic goals for each day. I made sure to include time for relaxation and hanging out with friends. I also began practicing mindfulness techniques and deep breathing exercises to help manage my stress. Gradually, I noticed a shift in my outlook. I felt more in control and less anxious. My physical health and mental well-being improved. I started getting more sleep and feeling less stressed. I had to rearrange some of my priorities, but shifting my mindset to be more positive and growth-focused helped me enjoy the rest of my school year. Take a second to think about your own mindset. When you're presented with a challenge, say a large project in your least favorite subject, do you react with a growth mindset? How do you think you can develop a positive growth mindset in your personal life? Pause the video here and write down your thoughts. Great reflection! We'll be exploring different ways to foster a positive mindset throughout this unit, but a few ways to practice positive thinking include journaling, practicing gratitude, and getting outdoors. Reflecting on our mindset is just the beginning. There are plenty of other benefits to learning about mental health. Take a moment to reflect. Why do you think it's important to learn about mental health? Mental health is important to learn about because it helps destigmatize the subject, which can sometimes be uncomfortable to talk about. To destigmatize something is to remove shame from or normalize talking about something. As we've discussed, mental health has a huge impact on all of our body's functions. We all have to care for our mental health, so it's important that we know how our brains work and how to care for them. Just as a garden thrives with regular care, watering, weeding, and nurturing, our mental health flourishes when we give it the attention and care it needs. In a garden, every plant is unique and requires different care. In the same way, our mental health needs can vary. Some days you might need more water in the form of relaxation or sunshine through positive interactions. Other days, you might have to weed out negative thoughts or manage stress more actively. This unit is designed to educate you about mental health concepts and give you tools to help maintain or improve your mental health. So, as you move through this unit and your daily life, think of yourself as a gardener, tending to the most important garden of all, your mind. With each positive action, you're planting seeds of well-being that will grow into a resilient, healthy mindset. I'm Caroline, and remember, keep tending to your mental garden, build that healthy lifestyle, and I'll see you next time.